Day one shit right
In the video that we're on the table. Okay. If you continue to do that and you don't break a chair before me, I'm going to be blown away. I have never bunny hopped a chair into a fucking table. Oh my.
I'm too close now.
Gosh. Well, yeah, you jumped 1.5 feet forward there, Chief. Hey, this is the beginning of the episode. Go to bourbonjunk.com. Definitely not the end.
All right.
We're the Bourbon Junkies. I'm Dan.
I'm Sean.
And then what we're going to do today is I'm going to hand Sean his phone because he might want or need that at some point during this video. But we're going to do a little collector's corner action because we haven't done one in probably a month. We like to
laptop.
We should try to do this once a month. I feel like that's the idea behind the collector's corner. Real quick, and then I'll pour my whiskey in a minute. I got coffee right now. But the idea behind the collector's corners are we look at submitted collections to the channel. You can submit them at bourbonjunk@gmail.com.
Yep.
There's currently a queue of collections that we need to go through. There's not 400 that we need to go through.
You think it's 500?
Drastically lower.
Okay.
But you submit pictures of your collection. Then we recommend bottles we think would fit your collection well, or maybe expand it, or something that you might just like that we don't see in your collection. So one of those is a non-splurge.
One, we got 2 price points.
Is a splurge.
One you can just go out and probably find anywhere, and the other one is fancy.
Sometimes Sean recommends Blanton's. So I'm going to pour a whiskey.
Yep.
And then we're going to get into a few collections here. I'm going to be drinking Fiddler, Cask Strength, Single Barrel, Georgia Heartwood, Atlanta, Georgia ASW Distillery, because Avery Birawachus sent us this bottle. I'm going to drink this for the video. We haven't had any of this since we opened it.
I was hoping they would.
Fiddler, Georgia Heartwood. This is actually a single barrel pick from Hops, Grain, and Wine. So, thank you for sending this, buddy. I'm going to get into that. Sean's drinking a little Sam Houston 14. Let's get into the first collection. Brian. Sir Love. Or Brian L.
Brian L. That's pretty good.
Oh,
not even close.
So close. That fucking cricket is going to be a problem for me. We're back. Cricket, dead.
I killed it.
Literal, large cricket. DED dead. We got ECBP. This is like a nice, easy going collection, and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a collection I can get behind and suggest things from.
Yep.
I see some Glenfiddies, Macallans.
Some Glenfiddies.
Come up with a better name, dude.
Their actual name.
Scotch, whiskey,
A little bit of everything.
American
There's
whiskey,
some
Japanese, bourbon, Irish. Is the famous Grouse? Is that Irish?
Is there something that says that's a grouse? I hope you know that, right?
Okay. Is the famous grouse Irish or Scotch?
I don't know.
I would guess like Scotch. Irish. Really?
Yeah, because why would it go Irish and then Scotch and then back to Irish to go to Japanese?
Lots of Woodford.
Yep.
I like the 1792s.
A little bit of everything.
Dude, we can't
quite make out. Is that a 22?
I don't know. It looks really dark.
Could be 25 then. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything in there.
It's a nice, yeah. This is a nice, this is a good, solid all-arounder is what I'm going to call this.
Could go there and find a drink no matter what.
You know what? Is she the prettiest? No. Is
she here is
the nicest? Nope. Is she the best at other things? Nope.
Can't drink.
Is she good at everything? Yup. 100%. She's a 7 across the board. You know what I mean?
My non-splurge pick, Buffalo Trace.
Fair.
Gotta have it.
You got an Eagle Rare. You got a Blanton's.
Yep.
If you can find a Blanton's, you can find a Buffalo Trace probably.
Need.
So my budget bottle, non-splurge pick for this Sir Brian, is Redwood Empire's Emerald Giant. Because you have several ryes down there.
Yes.
The Woodford rye is basically empty, right? The Michter's rye is under half.
Has a full Old Forester rye though.
It's not complete. It's opened. It's not completely full. But what I will say is it's drastically cheaper than that Whistle Pig. It's cheaper than the Woodford Reserve in most places. It's cheaper than the Michter's in most places. I'd say it beats Woodford and it holds up to Michter's. So
not as cheap as Old Forester though.
No. Nope.
All right. So my splurge pick is going to be a Woodford Reserve Masters Collection 2020 batch proof.
Decent.
It's a great one.
It's so good.
He's got a lot of Brown-Forman products that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, he does.
So I think that's going to fit right in.
He's got a big proof range.
Yeah, this will be right up there with the Elijah Craig for proof range too. I mean, I don't know which batch it is.
The 2020s are like 123 proof.
0.6. Yeah.
So
that's what you got to look for. It's 123.6 proof. I know those sit on shelves a lot of places.
Okay, so my splurge bottle, I'm gonna go with the Sam Houston 12-year, which is the cheaper of the two. Now, I don't think the 12 is as good as the 14. I do think the 12 is supposed to be easier to find, and it's a little bit cheaper. I think I've heard people finding the 12 in the 100 or 80 range. So I know it goes up from there, but I've heard of people find it for 80.
Yeah.
All right, Brian,
there you go.
Thank you for sending your collection.
Indeed.
Number dos collection.
Numero
2.
See what you did there.
I feel like I did a good job with that. Jordan, Ellie for our second collection. Thank you for sending your collection. And hey guys, love the channel. Looking for the recommendations to add to the collection.
See the canisters. I see small batch and single barrel. The H. Taylor.
I love a nice single barrel so much.
I don't know what Booker's that is, but I mean, you've got one, you got them all.
It's the green one. We got a lot of Heaven Hill here. We got a Larceny bib or barrel proof. We got a Henry McKenna. I almost said that wrong too. We got a Heaven Hill bib. We got an ECBP.
Yep.
Got a Booker's.
Knob 2001.
That's Jim Beam. Yeah. This is.
I thought you were just naming bottles after a while here. I don't know what you were doing.
I'm just reading all of them. Can we talk about the sneaky bottle? Do you see the Stag Junior behind the Larceny barrel proof?
Oh, I did not at first. I was looking at the. Is that the uncut unfiltered? I'm just a fan that he has early times.
Dude, he's got 2 Lost Monarchs. First off, both sealed. That's a problem. Second off, open one. Third off, delicious whiskey. There's a Blanton's. Sean's going to call it a gold. Everybody hold on.
That's a regular Blanton's can, obviously.
It's the first time ever.
I saw it and I thought about,
I know. I figured.
So I was thinking to myself, you know what? We expand the collection. We don't see a single rye there. If there is one, we're just blind. So with that in mind, I said Pikestone.
I can't wait for the comments. Hey, dummies.
It's right there. Yeah, I'll be like, all right, cool.
You're right.
No, Pikestone rye seems about what you spend on a normal bottle.
Yeah, 55 bucks, 50 bucks.
Give or take. Good proof.
Yeah.
110 proof.
Yes.
Heaven Hill.
You clearly like proof.
And it is a barely legal rye. Yeah. So it's more bourbony than rye. So expansion.
I think Pikesville is one of the most beloved ryes that's available, like on the market, I'd say. I really do think that. So for my non-splurge, I'm going to go, you don't have any store picks, and I feel like you're missing out. So I'm going to go with an Old Forester store pick specifically, if you can find one. I'm not saying every Old Forester store pick's great, but most Old Forester store picks are pretty good.
And they're usually very moderately priced. So
yeah, around 45 bucks for a store pick. All right, splurge.
Jack Daniel, single barrel proof.
Feels right.
You got
price is right.
I was gonna say you got a lot of higher proofer ones.
Yeah,
it's gonna fit in. I think it's a little bit off of what you normally drink.
Maybe.
So, I mean,
see, he's got a Larceny barrel proof.
Yeah,
and he's got ECBP and a Booker's. My splurge bottle is
wrong.
Clearly, Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered. Uncut and Unfiltered is so good. Had 2 batches, tasted 2 batches of it. Both were fantastic. So, Jordan Ellie, thank you for sending us your collection. Appreciate it. Hope you can find what we recommended.
If not,
next collection.
Well, Dan, mine are everywhere.
Next collection. Sean Weeks. Thank you for sending your collection. Hey guys, really love the channel. Came to it a little later and have enjoyed catching up on all the content. Want to submit my collection for your review on Collector's Corner from KY. Love to hear y'all's thoughts. Oh my King of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Oh my hitter.
That's a fucking shelf.
Okay, these are all sealed. Every one of those is sealed.
Shelf.
We got an Old Fitz, a George C. Stagg, a bunch of Wellers, a Barter, a King of Kentucky,
chilling over there.
A ton of like 4 Willets.
Weller line.
Jeez, Pete's, dude. That's a good picture, and I like it. It's pretty. And
oh, hey, there's that toasted barrel.
Yeah, that one looks maroony.
Yeah, that definitely does. Much easier to see. Yep. And then M10 straight rye, M10 bourbon.
And Mixer small batch.
Yep.
You got a founder sign.
Yeah.
And you're from that's
Kentucky,
interesting. The founder sign being, I wonder if you're...
If you guys don't know, it's a Michigan beer.
Founders is one of the best like craft breweries in probably the United States of America, I'd imagine. Like top 10, I'd say.
Oh yeah, they put out some hitters.
Okay.
And
So more
white
E.H. Taylors.
label.
Are these all open?
These look
The top
to be
ones
open.
are not open. Top shelf's not open. Bottom shelf looks all like they're all.
I don't know if it's 2 of the same batch of the Knob Creek barrel strength rye. A lot of sealed stuff.
Hey sir, open something. Oh, Evan Williams 12. That red label's cool.
Yep.
And that we've not had it, but it's cool.
There's 2 more of the Knob Creek barrel strength ryes.
There's a Chattanooga down there. Dude,
Oh, yeah?
even your bottom shelf is still sealed.
Go up a shelf.
What do you drink? Put in the comments below what you drink.
101. A bunch of the
The Old Forester 100 proof isn't sealed.
different labels of
Yeah. See, those
makers,
bottles, I
sorry.
understand that opening. Those
those are
makers, I get it.
commemorative
Yep,
bottles, yeah.
100% get it. What we're talking here is about non-splurges.
Yep.
Now, our non-splurges, we actually only looked at one shelf for our non-splurge recommendations because
Yep.
only one shelf basically has open whiskey on it. So, our non-splurges are based solely on the open bottles you have, not on your entire collection.
mine. We saw you had a good amount of ryes in there. Went with Red Reed rye. Delicious. You
Yeah,
got
it is good.
Pikesville in there. Might as well
Yeah.
have a Red Reed rye.
Yep. Well, he's got a Pikesville and he's got E.H. Taylor straight rye and a Peerless. My non-splurge was High West double rye. Easy bottle to find, easy bottle to open, $35-ish. Just a good rye, also a great drinker.
Fasten your seatbelts, everyone.
Oh, our splurge bottles, we just said F it. I assume you can find any. You have President's Choice and King of Kentucky. I assume you can find anything we say right now.
I went with Charter Oak.
It's going to be hard to find, but it's delicious. The French
It
oak
is.
one's really good.
Oh yeah.
My splurge bottle is an old
gotcha.
Carter bourbon. Just any of the bourbons, just an old Carter bourbon. So, thank you very much, Sean Weeks, for sending your collection. Open up some of your bottles and enjoy them, buddy. You got 32 Blantons down there.
Yeah.
Crack one of those bad boys. All
In that barterhouse.
right. And thank you to everybody for sending their collections in.
Yeah. These are always fun.
Bourbonjunk@gmail.com. If you'd like to send yours,
Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely do those things.
bourbonjunk.com. Oh, there's like shirts and stuff up on bourbonjunk.com, like new designs.
Again,
And coffee.
we're up. We're up on it.
And coffee. Go to bourbonjunk.com for real. Thank you guys for being here for real.
Yeah.
Like Sean said, check those places out, Facebook, Patreon. Like, comment, subscribe.
out.
Go subscribe on Instagram because we're like, I don't know, 1,500 people away from 10K, and 10K unlocks new features for us on Insta, so please do that.
Yeah.
And love you guys very much. Have
Bruce
a
and
great
the
day.
Boy. Taglines.
Bye.